run you through! I'm on it! I'll finish you here and now! Big blast! Eat this! Well, I'm surrounded! That frickin' does it! Big blast! Whoa, that frickin' does it! Whoa, away! Big blast! Whoa, away! Big blast! That frickin'
Oh mais
does it!
là, je peux pas esquiver dans ces conditions là.
Anything in armor is all mine. Feel some
Oh j'ai touché les deux.
Whoa, away!
Parfait.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Ten of
J'aurais pensé que ce serait un personnage plus rapide à attaquer quoi.
You're wide open! I'm on a roll now! Big blast!
Avant de faire ça.
No backing down! Big blast! Whoa, away! I'm on it! Whoa, away! Shattering the pieces! Attack time! I'm on a roll now! Whoa, away! Big blast! Big blast! Whoa, away! All good things come to an end. Whoa, away! I'm on it! Hey! Whoa, away! Big blast! I'm on a roll, man. I'm like bait to them. Whoa, away! Eat this! Hey!
Utiliser mon truc pour les prochains ennemis qui vont apparaître avec des boucliers ou carapaces ou je sais pas quelle connerie.
All good things come to an end.
Et pour faire le con.
Whoa, away! Watch it! Whoa, away! Steal! Whoa, away! That frickin' does it! Whoa, away!
Attaque ultime.
Whoa, away!
Et l'attaque ultime.
I'm such a failure.
Oh c'est quoi? Je vais arrêter. Je le ferai quand je serai plus fort parce que là je joue des personnages que j'aime pas jouer. Ce qui n'empêche. Ouais, je suis con pour ouvrir ces portes là. Que j'ai jamais visité, tiens, d'ailleurs. C'était ça.
I wonder if something happened.
Oh Vous avez des coffres. Des jus d'orange.
You see anybody around here who could use?
Oh?
Oh bien l'erreur. Regarde très rare ce livre.
Yeah.
Bon, celui-là, très franchement, étant donné le peu de livres qu'on trouve sur Dana, on leur rare, non. Et celui-ci est tout à fait unique dans son genre. Faut-il dépasser que la bibliothèque en personne tant que moi j'ai l'idée?
Yeah.
Non, je peux pas me passer de ce livre, j'en ai besoin pour combattre les aigles en d'autres.
Why?
Mais alors c'est alors, je ne savais pas qu'il existait des livres destinés au combat, et donc autant plus impératif que tu me les cèdes. Seigneur Doa, mon chou, je veux à tout prix la convaincre de s'en séparer s'il vous plaît.
What?
Comment? À vrai dire, moi aussi je préférais qu'elle le conserve. Mais c'est à vous. C'est vous qui m'avez donné, qui avez nommé bibliothécaire du palais. Ma mission est de conserver les livres anciens pour les générations futures. Je devais aller faire quelque chose, je ne peux pas faire mon travail si je n'arrive pas à obtenir les livres que je dois conserver, Seigneur Doa. Quel casse-tête, je ne sais pas ce que je dois faire.
Yeah. Got it.
Écoutez, ce livre ne sortira pas de mon champ de vision. Et vous pouvez le consulter autant que vous voulez tant qu'on est là. Et si je tombe sur d'autres livres en cours de notre périple, je ne manquerai pas de vous les rapporter. Est-ce que ça vous va comme ça?
Great.
Absolument. J'aurais voulu que vous me donniez ce livre-là, et j'accepte volontiers votre proposition. En contrepartie, à chaque fois que vous viendrez m'apporter un nouveau livre, je vous récompenserai comme il se doit. Seigneur Doa, j'attends votre subvention avec impatience. César doit être. Hélas. Je suis plus seigneur de ce royaume. Je pourrais donc rien faire pour vous, mais... convaincant. N'hésitez pas à me rapporter tous les livres que vous trouverez. Ne bouge pas d'ici, j'attendrai votre retour avec impatience. Ah, c'est ça le... que j'avais accueilli. Ok.
I hate that woman.
She was a handful, wasn't?
Après des étoiles, il a bien vécu ce soir. Ça se voit. Peux-tu me dire ce que c'est? Il en émane une forte chaleur, mais aussi beaucoup de tristesse. Dis-moi, où tu l'as trouvé?
Well.
J'ai un précieux héritage familial qui appartient à un certain clan. Donc j'en ai hérité et c'est ça que je ne peux pas me séparer. Je comprends mieux. Je suis désolé d'avoir insisté que tu me donnes. En tant que bibliophile, pour toi non plus, ça ne doit pas être facile tous les jours. Je sens que tu vaux les livres de toute passion. Je peux bien me porter des livres quand tu auras au cours de ton périple, j'aimerais tant les voir.
Yeah.
Bien sûr, pas de problème.
I don't think I'll ever quite. That can't
Ma
be.
parole, malgré un titre aussi sauvant, la beauté de la nature, ce livre est vraiment féroce. Comme une tornade à couper de souffle.
No.
Ça souffle tellement, j'ai peur que mes vêtements s'envolent. Sérieux?
Hey.
J'aimerais bien te cacher ta joie, comment ça?
Ugh.
C'est les mêmes là. Alors ne me t'aimais pas dans tous les états, tu es trop mignonne pour te mettre en colère. D'accord, hein, Joker? Si, détends-toi, Rinaldi.
Oh.
Maintenant que tu cherches ton prochain livre, j'invite à étudier les hommes et leur fonctionnement. Hein,
Why?
Improvisez-le, quel titre et mouvement, il me fait tomber jusqu'au plus profond de mon être et emplit l'eau de... Une histoire si dramatique, un tel chagrin, je vais le finir en torrent de larmes.
Oh.
Comment ça va être attiré?
Watch it.
Pourquoi? T'es pas sonné, mets-toi de tes affaires.
Hey.
Bon, je vais reprendre ce livre. Je vous reprends ce livre. Avec un peu de chance, je vous apporterai bientôt un autre. Mais je n'ai pas terminé. C'est tous mes livres à la
Oh.
La parole, ce volume a vraiment un honneur à la lune éclatante de son titre. À chaque page, il brille un peu plus. Comme on peut être heureux que quelqu'un te lise, il va falloir que tu te calmes. Autrement dit, je pourrais pas saisir ton essence. Bref, vous vient de parler de livre. Il est possible qu'elle soit en pleine hallucination pour qu'elle... On va voir qu'on emploie la lecture avec passion. Tu veux dire qu'elle est accro à la lecture, ça expliquerait tout. Jamais se fier à une lectrice
Hey.
compulsif. Ne mets pas dans le même sac. Les livres ont cet incroyable pouvoir de transporter les lecteurs dans un autre monde. Ce que vous voyez lorsque vous lisez ne doit surtout pas vous faire peur. Croyez-moi, j'ai chéri. Ah, c'est ouf. Les cadeaux qu'elle a offert, c'est pas ouf. Hein. Ouais, donc en fait, c'est mes armes en bouquin, quoi. Putain, en fait, il est chaud dans ce jeu-là. Réserve. En tout cas, visiter.
I need
Le truc qui est
something
chaud
to
dans
eat.
ce jeu-là, c'est que comme on gagne pas de l'argent contre les monstres, alors que je farme comme un ouf, manque de thunes. Alors que je voudrais acheter des jus d'orange, pommes. Bordel quoi. Là, les bots, j'aurais pu les tuer facilement. C'est pareil.
What's this thing?
J'ai que dalle.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Bah tiens, je sais à qui mettre la couronne.
Look, Hoodle. Oh, one of your buddies.
Je vais bien les hiboux cachés au château. Bon.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Est-ce que j'ai forme? Ah ouais. Alors, est-ce qu'on n'irait pas dans le nouveau lieu pour s'entraîner dans le nouveau couloir? Ici. À mon avis, c'est les prochains monstres à notre level. On va level up. Gagner un peu d'argent. Et on va se faire tous les boss qu'il y a à faire ce soir. Activer le point de TP et faudra que je retourne. Il y a un rocher dans les premières zones. Est-ce que je peux pas le péter avec un des
I
persos?
wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely
Yeah, yeah.
Zoogles, I would reckon.
I mean, other
Discourteous, aren't you?
Glacial Spear. Pierce
Not
evil.
today!
Ouais, mais attends, c'est le même mob.
No escape! Demon Fang! Lightning Thrust! Ready and ready! Armor won't save you! Demon Fang!
Partez.
Do it.
Reload! Light Burst forth!
Radiant Genesis.
C'est avec le bâton et la couronne, ça lui va trop bien.
That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
I wonder what kind of lord we're gonna find there.
It doesn't matter. If they try to get in our way, we'll take them. Damn it!
This will be a delicious piece of cake. Here I go.
Denied!
I'm only getting started.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my
I'm
team
ready!
is for.
Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone! Take this! Demon Fang! Burn in hell!
so I still had room to grow.
What's this thing?
Oh. Il est là.
Hoo hoo. Hoo. Hoo hoo hoo. Hoo. Maybe something's going on in the
Ah,
forest.
ah bah attends, on va activer le point de passage.
Coming through.
Demon Fang! Demon
Light after light.
Demon Fang!
In here.
En fait, en fait, là je peux avoir 2 soigneurs.
This one's mine.
En fait, t'as pas remplacer Shion, mais pour l'instant, Shion est la meilleure soigneuse.
Thanks, Kisara.
Save you!
Lunar corruption.
Demon Fang!
Gemini Aqua.
Take this!
I can handle it. Not in your dreams.
Demon Fang! Negative gate!
Je me demande si en DLC ils sortiront des autres persos. Ce sera amusant.
The heavens must be smiling.
A fish! You saw it.
Ah!
I realized there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Renin eyes.
Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble.
I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod.
You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done.
Bon. On parle de vente de poissons, c'est vrai que ça coûte de la fortune.
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one. Hup. I've got something.
C'est sûr, c'est pas la pêche de Craftopia!
I'll let you go this time. I've got something.
Non! Putain, je me suis pressé à appuyer sur RB comme une pute. Premier poisson pêché.
Well, it's not bad per se.
Maybe you could keep it as a pet.
C'est un succès. Short.
Yeah. Looks like I lost it.
viens de comprendre le délire, ok. Nul. Et il y a LB aussi.
Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
Looks like a pretty energetic fish.
Oh, we've got a lively one.
Oh, c'est un gros? J'aurais jamais cru que c'est elle qui les pêcherait. Oh, il était simple.
Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Not too shabby, friend.
Yeah. Reel it in.
Bon, ça va, je prends le coup de main là.
She's got a good size to her, all told.
Hopefully it tastes better than it looks.
I've got something.
That went pretty well.
Yeah. Reel it in. Well, it's not bad per se.
You take your fishing pretty seriously.
Reel it in. She's got a good size to her, all told.
Celui-là, je l'avais pas,
We
je
can
crois.
make a real feast out of this bad boy. Ha!
I've got something.
Merde.
Anybody could reel in
Oh, il a l'air
that.
plus gros celui-là.
Not
Même
too
pas, ah non,
shabby,
même pas
friend.
record battu. Ah, j'aurais pensé. Bon, ouais, il y a 3 poissons ici, quoi.
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. Seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins.
Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
Ah, tu parles de bouffe à chionne, là.
That. Maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime,
Oh, mais
just
j'ai
let me
plein
know.
de lieux de pêche.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us. Okay!
Bien, tu as l'air de, de parfaitement maîtriser l'art de la pêche. Grâce à la crébelle que je pêche, alors j'ai accumulé pas mal d'équipements avec le temps. Bon, faire profiter si ça t'intéresse, je demande. Je voudrais juste voir tes notes sur toutes les emprises. Plus tu pêcheras de poissons différents, plus je partagerai le matériel avec toi. Si tu as besoin de quoi que ce soit, je suis toujours là. N'hésite pas à me voir. Expert de la pêche, hein? Ah, un petit tour. Putain. Alors, combien de types de poissons t'as pêché? 3, c'est ça? Tiens, voilà un petit quelque chose.
I'm always... amazed what healing...
Hey.
Hmm?
Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and my...
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Doha of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him. She still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it. I've noticed that come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to...
C'est ma vie à pécher.
Did we really just spend that much money? Why are you looking at me like that?
Putain, il y avait un truc qu'il fallait qu'on fasse. Et on l'a pas.
All done.
Mind if I join you, Law?
Oh, hey, Alphen. What's up?
Nothing. I was just surprised to see you weren't training for once. Got a stomach ache or something?
You know I don't literally train around the clock, right? I do take breaks.
Do you? It seems like you're training every chance you get.
Well, yeah, it can't be helped if I want to get stronger. Still, it's important to let your muscles rest every now and then. Anyway.
Zephyr said that?
When I was a little kid, yeah. I would get so excited whenever he came home. I always followed him wherever he went and tried to learn as much from him as I could. He said, it's good to be passionate, but don't overdo it. Just like there are times when you want to take a break from studying, sometimes your body wants to take a break from training, too. I was always rushing around and forgetting to rest, so he ended up telling me that a lot.
That definitely sounds like him.
It's nothing to get sad over. Still, I can't help but wonder if that was my dad's way of teaching me the dangers of rushing into things too quickly. Then again, maybe I'm just overthinking things. I wish I'd had more time to talk to him about this kind of stuff. See you guys tomorrow. You guys ready to hit the road? I know I am.
We've reached our destination.
Un bon skin pour un perso. Oh, c'est moche. Ils vont tous avoir noir et rouge, quoi. Voilà. À part lui. Noir et rouge. Au final, je les ai toutes ici. Ici. Donc en gros, il me manque. Le jeu me dit qu'il me manque 2 zones, quoi. Je suis fou. Ouais, c'est bien ce que je pensais. Il y a un truc là. Il y a un truc à faire là-bas. Il y a un truc à péter.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Mais du coup, il fait passer comme il dit, c'est la terre. On va pouvoir faire c'est des lianes pour faire grimper là. Est-ce que plus il y a...
Finally.
I've got something.
Bâtard ces poissons ici.
I'll let you go this time.
Ouais. Quoi? On se mettra un jour. Essayer de se refaire le golem. Ah, peut-être que le golem on va pouvoir le...
We finally made it.
Alors, stratégie. Sauvegarde. Et on se le fait. La dernière fois, c'est parce que j'avais pas assez de prendre le jet d'orange, de fiole.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Are those rocks skin?
Je suis en train de le faire.
show you how lethal I can be! Now you see what I can do!
I'm all done. I'll be saving Annihilation! Radiant
It's over! Resonate with the earth! This one's all mine! Demon Fang! Burn!
Will this help? Lightning descent!
Demon Fang!
Thunder Blade! Healing circle!
Demon Fang! Now I can let loose!
Eruption!
Demon Fang!
See that you don't get in trouble again.
Demon Fang!
Now here, let me
Shattering
help. I'll be
Elusive deity! Can you take it? I'm not Tornado God! Demon Fang!
in here! I'm all stuffed up! Let's get you Annihilation! Searing Flame! Reload! Sleep now!
Take this!
This'll come in
Demon
handy.
Fang!
Gemini
Begin!
Can't be
You picked the wrong fight!
Is that a healing art? It is. I can't ignore your pain. I'll try to be more careful.
Now or never! Can't get out of this! Can't move!
Je l'ai esquivé, mais c'est pas grave. On va m'insister. Il y en a bien des deux qui vont m'insister.
This one's mine!
I can carve through armor!
Shining Inferno Eruption!
You're mine! Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Ready to go! Raging by
Elusive deity! Try harder! You're mine! Demon Fang!
Raging Cascade! Arch Shield!
Demon Fang!
Confiscated! Sighted!
No escape! Demon Fang!
Searing Flame! Reload! Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Demon Fang!
Laser! Glacial Spear! Yes, evil!
How's this? Demon Fang! Elusive deity!
Here's the Raging Cascade!
Let
me help!
I'll smash you! Begin!
First aid!
Demon Fang! Not so fast!
Air Selection! Photon Stroke! I'm out of ammo!
No escape!
Nothing gets
This ends now!
Supernova! Raging Cascade!
Demon Fang!
Here! Dance in the wind!
Negative
Air
gate!
thrust!
Resonate with the Demon Fang! You require a hand. No further! Strike! Eat dirt!
Take that! Lightning
Demon Fang!
It looks like you got this one.
I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw! Here I come! Demon Fang! Negative gate! Demon Fang! Resonate with the earth! Strike! Carve through armor!
Air thrust! Reload! Photon thrust!
Try harder!
Here's the evil!
Stay away from my friends!
Oh putain, je suis encore coincé. Putain. Pardon? Quoi et comment? J'ai deux soigneurs quoi.
Going in. That's it.
Here, let me help.
Here I come. I'll smash you. Demon Fang. That's it. Tiger Blade. Demon Fang. Storm. Let's tear him up. This one's mine. What's this? Take this. Strike. I let my guard down. You're finished. Demon Fang. Eat this. Talon Hurricane.
Healing circle. Let the marksman handle this.
You're mine. It's over.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
I'm on a roll now. Shit. Attack time. I can carve through armor. You're mine. Demon Fang.
First aid. Going in.
That's it.
Tiger Blade.
Hurricane. You're
Demon
Fang. I'll tear you apart.
This one's mine. Healing circle.
And just like that, I'm back in it. It looks like we made a line. No sooner said than done.
Demon Fang.
Going in.
Demon Fang. Here comes something big.
Non, là, vous faites exprès là.
Wait for that! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Demon Fang!
This one's mine. Handle this.
Here I come! Demon Fang!
That's it!
I'm not done! Demon Fang!
I hope this thing is
Move it!
deadly.
One is mine.
Demon Fang!
My head's spinning just watching you.
Healing circle. Away. Now where
Take
was
this!
I?
C'est pas grave.
Demon Fang!
The enemy's on the rope.
We've got him where we want him.
It's time to end this battle. Look sharp.
Demon Fang! You picked the wrong fight!
Here it goes.
I'm not done!
Oh, now you're talking.
This one's mine.
One more. Now.
Tiger Blade.
First blood! Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Rip and tear.
Demon
Keep
Fang!
up the pressure.
Demon Fang!
I was overconfident.
I can't lose. You have to hold on.
Here.
Look sharp.
I'm on it. That's it.
Tiger Blade.
I'm out of ammo. Back into the fray.
Demon Fang!
On guard.
Dragon shell.
Look sharp.
Healing
I'm
circle.
not done!
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough of
Merde, je suis trop loin.
This one's mine.
Demon Fang!
Tiger blast you. Stop.
Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Take this! Demon Fang! Kisara! Commander
Bon, on a réussi à le tuer celui-là au moins.
That firepower of yours is really something.
I could say the same.
Par contre, du coup, oh. Défendre contre les prochains
I
boss.
don't
Hein.
sense any more enemies.
Ah, Captain Voir, voilà, vous avez réussi à nous débarrasser de ce slack dont vous avez parlé.
Okay.
Oui, il nous a donné une file à retourne, mais nous avons finalement à prendre le dessus. C'est pas si modeste. C'est un vrai plaisir pour les yeux de pouvoir combattre ces dieux. Alors, vous avez réussi à le démolir, cet putain des rocher avec un... Incroyable. Merci, il s'avère aussi efficace en défense qu'en attaque finalement. J'ai l'impression de mieux cerner tout son potentiel maintenant. Merci. Grâce à ce que vous avez fait, et grâce à vous, pour enfin retourner travailler. Retournons à l'hôtel. se racheter.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our head.
Il y en a claqué des huiles d'orange. Hein. Est-ce que finalement... Tu n'iras pas à l'aventure juste pour aller dans une zone avec des meilleurs monstres.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Abuse.
There are
les autres,
still
en fait.
so many.
Que ce soit elle qui fasse le
Thanks for waiting. Eat as...
Shion, could we talk a moment?
You go ahead and sleep. I'm going to grab another bite to eat first. Morning. Ready to head out?
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
J'ai eu 27, bah c'est parfait, hop. Finalement. Attention où c'était. Putain, il m'en reste plus, encore 100. Alors, on s'entraîne ici. Et on se fait ce putain de boss.
Say no more.
Well done.
In a bind?
Not today.
See you do it.
Technique. How are your weapons? That's not to give me any idea.
Commander of Heaven. Phoenix Cyclone.
This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
Ça finit ces aiguilles. Pas s'arrêter de bouger.
All right.
Il est temps que je déploie mon arme secrète. On va les arrêter net. Ah, enfin, son truc.
There's nowhere to run from my arc. When he slows down, that's our chance.
Leave the agile one to me.
In a bind. It's over.
The earth throbbs.
Here I come. Demon Fang. Demon Fang. Prepare to be seized. Demon Fang. Be still. Elusively instilled Demon Fang. Demon Fang. Demon Fang. Time to let it rip. Here I come. Demon Fang. In a bind. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis.
C'est bon,
You don't
ok,
mess
c'est
around.
Demon Fang.
Certainly not.
Resonate with the earth.
No art of being interrupted.
Coming through. Ha! Scarlet Inferno.
I'll face you.
Demon Fang.
Take this.
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Danon history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course.
Regarde, ah, c'est ça les artefacts. Rien comme 10% d'artefacts de petit. Tio.
I sense it.
Voilà, actif. Ah.
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
I just noticed none of you other Danons have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the others around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman. And this is my chance to have a new beginning.
What's this thing?
Oh, ça ressemble à du nez, putain de ma gueule.
Coming through. Here I come. Demon Take Fang. This. I'll take you all on. Demon Fang. Catapult. Take this. Behold! The Earth pulse!
Tellement puissant son arc.
Tectonic fission!
Where are you going?
Dance
in the wind!
In a bind?
Air thrust! Here's a healing arc! Here goes!
Begin!
That is your dream!
Now I can let loose! Demon Punish!
Laser spear! Here's the evil!
Eat dirt!
More with that
This is looking good! Demon Punish!
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Well done!
Demon Punish! Thank you! Does it hurt? Mega Fire! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! Armor won't save you!
Wind astral energy! A banana! Let's go!
1000 points
Little
XP.
quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
7300 gold.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Far enough! Come and face me! Demon Press!
My respect.
Got fire!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours! Double Demon Fang!
Raging!
Now I can let loose! Resonate with the earth!
Here's evil. Freeze
Pas de plus loin à monter. Hein.
We turn the tables on us!
There are still more left.
Right! I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
On doit arrêter, je vais prendre dans l'ordre. Hein.
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
Retreat if you know what's good for you! You picked the wrong fight! Pierce through! Sonic Thrust! Pierce through!
Nothing different.
Can you take it?
I'll heal you all. Leave the enemy's arch to me.
Stay calm. No fight here!
Don't get in trouble again.
Pierce through!
Lunar blast.
Sonic Thrust! Pierce through! Sonic Thrust!
You attack without mercy,
Because I can't afford to hesitate.
not against the worthy opponent.
So those are Dan and Astral Arts.
Something you want to say?
Not so long as you keep them pointed toward the enemy.
Take this! Armor won't save you! Pierce through!
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Pierce through! Ignite! Sonic Thrust! Pierce through! Sonic Thrust! Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Sonic Thrust!
I can feel my precision improving.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough! Dragon far enough!
It's over.
Elusive Deity! Pierce through! Sonic!
Normalement, si on arrive à 100,
Sonic Thrust! Pierce through! Sonic
on va appliquer la technique dans la brûlante.
Elusive Deity! Begin! Take this! Enough done!
You can handle it.
Pierce through! To everlasting darkness! Sonic Thrust! Showtime! Pierce through! Burn it out with the earth!
done. We'll soon see about that. What now? Into the shadows.
Sonic thrust!
Raging cascade array.
Sonic
Now. Watch and weep. This'll come in handy.
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
I won't forgive you. Raging cascade surrounding us.
Oh bâtard.
Forgive me.
Let the marksman handle this. Ready to go. I'll bring you back from death abyss. Get out of here with the resuscitation.
Too fast! Stand back. I'll trip it up. Pierce through! Take that! I'll face you. I can carve through armor! Sonic thrust! Pierce through!
Ah non, je l'ai pas encore appris.
Sonic thrust! Pierce through! Sonic thrust! Pistol! Easter! Elusive deity! Sonic thrust! Pierce through!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Sonic thrust! Pierce through!
Je suis mort comment encore? Oh putain, il y a un gros gap de level qui a monté. Hein.
I never miss. So those are Dan and Astral. Astral energy.
Say no more.
With this, I can become even stronger. This might be some decent equipment.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danon, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danons in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danons in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
Oui, on se fait encore un petit dernier combat. Je change d'ordi.
More Danon ruins here too, I see.
What would people...
Right, here goes! I can carve through armor! Pierce through! Sonic thrust! Damn it! No further! Pierce through! Sonic thrust! No arm! Sonic thrust! Pierce through! No arm for being interrupted! Burn! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Yet shall not be forgotten.
Pierce through! Catapult! Sonic thrust! Pierce through! I'm ready! Sonic
Glacier
Star!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Mirage!
I've used too much.
Pierce through! Sonic thrust!
I can handle this. I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this. Deus Roar! Tempest Wall! Now!
Sonic thrust! Pierce through!
Legendary Astral Energy!
Say no more!
I must keep striving.
Pot calls the kettle black.
Eh, juste là.
Good advice for all of us, to be honest.
Right, here goes! Come one, come all! Elusive deity! Sonic thrust! Pierce through! Sonic thrust! Elusive deity! Pierce through! Begin! Sonic thrust! Pierce through! Sonic thrust! Pierce through! You're mine!
By the power of
Pierce through!
where are you going?
Elusive deity! Burn! Now or never! Pierce through! A debut performance! Pierce off! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Lightning
Pierce through!
I never miss!
Sonic thrust! We turn the tables
In a
on them.
vine, there are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Cross! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Ouais, c'était dur cette envie, hein. Putain.
I sure built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
Oh.